everything sports related. Breaking news, fantasy advice, score updates, weekly thoughts, and more. This is the Sports Juice Network.
YouTube, what's up? We back at it with another video. I promised to y'all, I said, hey, I'm trying my best. I'm gonna get about 2 or 3 videos out a week. It's real hard editing, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, okay? But I'm doing it for y'all, okay? I know y'all love this content. I love the content, so that's what we gonna do, okay? If you're new to the channel, okay, this is the Sports Juice Network, where we sit, we chat, we talk about sports, we drink on some good, delicious juice. You know I gotta test the juice out before we get started. That juice is just good, baby. Okay, so you guys seen the thumbnail, okay? You seen the title. Today we're going to talk about some of the needs that some of these teams need, okay? As far as position-wise, okay? Some of these teams need tight ends, some need quarterbacks, like yada, 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 okay? So we're going to hop into it. This is going to be a 2-part series, okay? So this first part, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cover the AFC conference, okay? So I got your AFC North, your AFC South, your AFC East, and your AFC West teams. I will be covering NFC at the end of the week, okay? So let's hop into it, okay? Let's see what we got, all right? Let's see what we got. Baltimore Ravens. The Baltimore Ravens is first on the clock. I'm going to try to do about 30 seconds each team. It's probably not going to work. I'm probably have to do a minute or two just depending on what the needs are, okay? So, let's hop into this thing, okay? Baltimore Ravens, they went 10-6 this year. They're looking for an edge rusher, okay? They have no edge rusher on their defense. They're looking for a receiver. Funny that I say receiver. They actually legit just released Michael Crabtree on Monday. He's out of there. Which means Willie Snead is the top receiver. Now, Willie Snead is a good receiver, but he also is a slot receiver, so it's kind of hard to have a legitimate top receiver when he only plays a slot position. Okay, they also need a linebacker and a running back, okay? So that's the Baltimore Ravens. The Cincinnati Bengals, they went 6-10. Suck. Got a new head coach. Hugh Jackson is out of there. All right. They need an offensive line, man. So we need an OT, okay? We need an offensive tackle, okay? So, listen, honestly, if you ask me, I say quarterback. I mean, the guy's good, but let's be honest. In the past 5 years or so, he hasn't led that team nowhere, okay? So, on their list, they need an OT, they need a linebacker, they need a tight end, and they need a quarterback. Now, they definitely need a tight end because Tyler Eifert, I believe is his name, that dude has not, I don't think he's ever played a full season. Like, since he's been in the league, I don't think this guy has ever played a full season in the NFL, okay? Next on my list of things that needs, the Cleveland Browns, baby. The Cleveland Browns went 7-8-1. Now, if you're familiar with the Cleveland Browns like I am, they suck. But you bring my boy Mr. Baker Mayfield in the situation, guess what you got? You get you 7 wins, possibly 8, because that was a tie. But had he started the season, no telling what he would have done. Okay, you had Mr. Tyrod Taylor. I love Tyrod Taylor, but Baker Mayfield just brings that what is that word I'm looking for? That salt. He brings that salt to the team, okay? So, first things on their list, they need a defensive tackle, okay? They had, what's his name? Sheldon Richardson. Richardson? Yeah, I'm not sure if he's still on the team. I gotta check that. But they need a defensive tackle. They also need O-line help, okay? Baker Mayfield was sacked a lot when he did hold on to the ball, so they can use some OT, okay? Linebacker, if I'm being honest with you, I can't name a linebacker on their team. I'm not sure if you can besides Christian Kirk, or Kirksey, whatever his name is. And they need a cornerback, okay? They did draft Denzel Ward, and guy's a winner. He put him on the island by himself. Something about them Ohio State Buckeye dudes, man. You got Marshawn Lattimore over at New Orleans, okay? Something about these Buckeyes, man. You throw them suckers on the island, them boys can ball, okay? Them boys can ball. Last in the AFC North, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh Steelers. They went 9-6-1. Missed the playoffs by the slim, okay? Now, when I did this on my notes, Antonio Brown did not request the trade then. Okay? He requested the trade last week. I did my notes last week, and be honest with you. So the first thing I had on my list of things that they need is a linebacker. We're going to scratch that. I think the first thing they need is a receiver because, let's be honest, you got to trade him or you got to pay him. It's one of the two. I think they're going to trade him. It's the best thing for the team. The chemistry is not there. He hates Big Ben. Big Ben hates him. I don't see him sticking around. Le'Veon Bell's no longer there. Okay? I'm not sure what they're going to do, but right now I would say they need a receiver. Okay? Then next on my list is a linebacker, cornerback, tight end, safety, and an offensive tackle. Tight end, they got a tight end. Is he good? Yeah, he's good. Cornerback, what's his name? I forgot his name. What is his name? Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Don't worry about that. But they got the cornerback from the Denver Broncos. That's so funny. From the Cleveland Browns, they got him. I forgot his name. Oh, when I think of his name, I'm gonna add it in the thing. I don't know how I just had a brain fart. What's his name? Moving on with the video, that's beside the point. Okay, now we're in the AFC South. You know, the AFC South where you got the Houston Texans, the Colts, the Jaguars, and the Titans. The Titans. You know, remember the Titans? You know, okay. Everybody's seen that show. Come on, Denzel Washington was amazing. Forget it. Houston Texans. We got the Houston Texans on the clock. They went 11-5, pretty good. But when they played the Colts in the playoffs, they let's just be honest, they disappeared. Now I'm not sure what Deshaun Watson was doing, but he wasn't doing jack squat. All right, I love Deshaun. Deshaun's an athlete, man. Okay, they need O-line help bad. My guy, I don't know how many sacks this dude took during the season, but they need O-line help badly. Okay. Next on my list, they need a cornerback. I can't name a cornerback on that roster that stands out to me besides Tyrann Mathieu, who drops down in the slot as corner. They need D-line help. Let's be honest. J.J. Watt, beast. We talking? Oh yeah, we talking Mr. J.J. Watt. Yeah. You got Clowney, who is a man-child as well, but this dude. No, he's a man boy. I mean that in a good way. He's a man boy. And I say that because he's kind of fragile, man. He's always getting hurt. So they need a defensive tackle. They lost Vince Wilfork to retirement not too long ago. And that was the only big guy they had to plunge the middle. Because you got to remember, J.J. Watt and Clowney, they're ends. Okay, they rush the quarterback. They're defensive ends. So they need some beef in the middle. By beef, I just need a big 300-pound guy. They also use a tight end. I'm going to be honest with you again. I'm not sure who their tight end is, man. All right, next on the list in the AFC South is Jacksonville Jaguars. Who likes the Jacksonville Jaguars? Let me stop joking. My brother-in-law likes the Jacksonville Jaguars, and I know he's going to watch this video, so I'm not going to talk bad about him because that's my boy right there. But the Jacksonville Jaguars went 5-11. Duval! They went 5-11, which is crazy because last year these cats was in the playoffs. They was playing crazy, man. Then they just automatically sucked this year. I don't know why. What's the case for that? Let's be honest. Blake gotta go. Blake gotta go. Listen, Blake. I don't think I can say anything positive about him besides that he's a good guy. The dude sucked, man. First on the list of things for them is a quarterback. They need a quarterback, whether that's Kyler Murray, whether that's Dwayne Haskins. They need a quarterback in this year's draft. They need to go sign one in free agency. I don't know. They need a quarterback. If they want to make it to the next level, they got to get a quarterback. Blake has showed time and time again that he is not good in the clutch. Now, he's good for other teams because he's known for throwing interceptions, but if Duval wants to advance and hopefully meet Mr. Brady in the playoffs, so also they need O-line help because why not at this point? Tight end. They haven't had a good tight end since what's his name? I can't think of nothing today. You ever have those brain farts where you just can't think of nothing? Like, I was on my P's and Q's all day today. I get to recording this video and I can't remember nothing, man. I'm gonna make up for that in the NFC video, I promise. Jacksonville Jaguars, yeah, and they need a safety, okay? All right, down to the Tennessee Titans, 9-7. Mr. Marcus Mariota, who mysteriously threw a touchdown to himself in the playoffs this year, was not bad, honestly. Mr. Hawaiian guy, Hawaii, that's my guy. They need a receiver, badly. They need a receiver. They need an edge rusher. They need a guard, and they need a quarterback. And the reason why I say quarterback is because when Marcus Mariota does get injured, who's the backup? I can't name him. I don't know. So that's that. AFC South. That's not what I meant to say. AFC East. I told you, man, it's been a long day. All right, AFC East. Buffalo Bills went 6-10. 6-10. Now, they do have a new quarterback. He was a rookie. Boy showed out just a little bit, okay? I'm kind of impressed. I'd like to see what he do with, more help around him. He needs O-line help. They need a defensive tackle. They need a receiver. They need a cornerback. That's their draft. Needs an NFL draft. If they need to get taken care of in the draft, they'll do so. If not, they'll target free agency. Right now, a lot of teams are really, really quiet. You got the Miami Dolphins, 7-9. New head coach from the Patriots, linebacker coach, okay? Brian. They need a quarterback. Tannehill is great, but Tannehill, again, I think he's been injured pretty much every season he's been in the NFL, if not maybe 1 or 2 seasons, okay? So they definitely need a quarterback. They need some O-line help. They need an edge rusher. They need a defensive tackle. They need just about everything you can do to turn around a 7-9 franchise to a winning franchise. The last time I heard about the Miami Dolphins being in the Super Bowl, Dan Marino was quarterback, if I'm not mistaken. And Dan is old now. So, we're not going to get to that. The New England Patriots. We're just going to skip that. Nobody cares about the New England Patriots. Okay, so the New York Jets went. Okay, no, I'm just joking. Okay, listen. The only thing that the Patriots need is a new owner. I mean, this guy just got Robert Kraft got a 77-year-old man got arrested for acts that's not appropriate to talk about right now. So we're just going to skip that. The Patriots just need nothing. They win the Super Bowl every year. I don't care about the Patriots. Okay, New York Jets, 4-12. Sam Darnold is the quarterback. Sam Darnold is the future. Get some help around that guy. You shall go. Okay, so the Jets actually hired the coach from the Dolphins, who went 7-9. And I don't know if you saw his interview when he was introduced as head coach, but I don't know what this dude was looking at. He was like, what are you looking at, man? You need to focus. All right. Don't judge me. Okay. Jets need a running back. They need O-line help. They need an edge. They need a cornerback. They definitely need a running back because, let's be honest, I'm not even again sure who their running back is at this point. At 4-12, man, they need everything they can get. Go draft everybody, man. It's the best way I can tell you. The best advice I can give you. Okay. All right. Last one in the AFC is the AFC West. Okay. AFC West, we got the LA Chargers, we got the Oakland Raiders, we got the Denver Broncos, we got the Kansas City Chiefs. Okay. Los Angeles Chargers went 12-4. Pretty good team. You get some O-line help from Phillip Rivers. He can continue to sling that thing. He is getting a little up in age and he is having more kids, strangely. But at this point, Chargers are pretty stacked, man. They can get some more DT help too. I don't know if you saw their safety showed out this year, man. That dude was just like eating, okay? Melvin Gordon is also a beast when he's healthy and fully running. Oakland Raiders, not much I can say about them. You literally trade everybody away on your team. And I'm a big fan of John Gruden, but he had me thrown off when he started trading away key players to that team. I don't know if he was like, hey, you know what? I'm about to come in here. You know what I mean? I got the shmoney. You gave me $100 million 10-year contract. I got the shmoney, so I'm going to do what I want to do. But he traded away everybody. The only thing they have going for them right now is they have a bunch of draft picks, and he can either trade away those draft picks for players, or he could just use them and start stacking up on some rookies. They need an edge rusher. How funny is that? They let go of Khalil Mack to the Chicago Bears. Chicago Bears make it to the playoffs, ultimately get beat by the Philadelphia Eagles by a chip field goal with a double whammy. Bang, bang, boom. Okay? They need an edge rusher. They need a cornerback. They need a running back and a receiver. I honestly think they're probably going to get another quarterback. I just don't see Derek Carr working well in Gruden's offense for some reason. Them two already clashed heads multiple times on the sideline. So I think Gruden got something up his sleeve. He did run the quarterback camp for the draft prospect, so I'm pretty sure he's looking to see who he's going to get. Denver Broncos 6-10, new head coach. John Elway, I already touched on this guy. He was a great quarterback, but for some reason he can't find a quarterback, so he goes out and he signs Joe Flacco like that's going to make a difference. I don't think so. Joe is a good quarterback, but I don't think he's going to be the guy to ultimately turn the Denver Broncos around. They need O-line help badly. I mean, Case Keenum didn't do much. They need a cornerback. Ever since they lost Akeem Talib, they only have, what's his name? Dang it, I'm just forgetting everything today. That's all right. It's okay. It happens. It happens to the best of us. They need a tight end. I can't name a tight end on the roster. They need a linebacker. Von Miller can't do it by himself. He's a beast. He's not a man-child. He's a man, but he can't do it by himself. Then next and last but not least, you got the Kansas City Chiefs, who went 12-4. Mr. Patrick Mahomes, Mr. Patty Mahomes, Pat Mahomes, Mr. No Look, catch the ball, Holmes. Okay, listen, as long as that guy's on the center, woo, they're gonna be a force to be reckoned with for years. I mean, Andy Reid knows what he's doing with that quarterback, man. They went 12-4. Right now, they can use a cornerback. They can use a lot of help on the defensive side. Because if we're being honest, man, the Patriots just blew by them in the playoffs, man. It's like they didn't have no cohesiveness on that defense. They need some ball hawks, man. I mean, granted, you got Eric Berry back there, but I mean, he can only do so much. And you put him down there to guard Gronk. And we all saw what Gronk did. Gronk, I need more spike. I'm Gronkowski. We all know what he can do. So at that point, yeah, I mean, okay. So without further ado, this was the AFC conference version of draft needs, of what these teams are looking for, what these teams need, whether it be draft or free agency. Next video will be the NFC conference. Everybody loves the NFC conference, to be honest. Okay, I mean, like we say that because the same team doesn't go to the Super Bowl every year. It's always a different team. It's not the Patriots in the AFC. It's not the point. But this has been another episode of Sports Juice. You know Sports Juice, baby, where we talk about sports, we drink on some juice, and we just have a good time. So if you haven't already, go follow the Instagram, okay? I already told y'all I'm posting news every day. I'm posting breaking news every single day, every minute, every second. Hey, that's lame. Okay, then if you haven't already, if you're new, like, share, and subscribe to the channel, man. I'm trying, okay? This is sports related content. If you love sports, you love talking about sports, you love hearing about sports, I'm the guy for the job, okay? We don't talk about sports. We talk about the sports juice. We talk about the behind the scenes. We talk about things that needs to be said. We talk about things that needs to be covered right here on this channel. So if you haven't already, go ahead and give your boy a subscribe. And this has been another episode of the Sports Juice. And I will catch you guys on the next one.